Great video, bro. I'll share this everywhere. Native 1080p 60 frames per second retardation in the gaming community. Ponies the world over should check this out. Thanks for sharing this video. Much predicated. Right on, bro. Great vid. New sub here. Good shit, a dead rat. I didn't know you had a channel until Gotti360 told. Good shit. Ponies across the world are now questioning their glorious 1080p. Spot on, Mr. ADR. Preba. This is what I can't stand in the gaming community. You people are going out there lying and manipulating things to try to prove a point against 1080p 60 frames per second. But do you know why you're doing this? It's because you're an Xbox gamer. That's why. Only an Xbox gamer has a reason to downplay 1080p 60 frames per second. And do you know why they have to downplay it? That's because all the games that were coming out, they were sub 1080p, while the PS4 version was actually 1080p. Same thing as last generation, except it was, in reverse. Games are coming out in 720p on the Xbox 360, and they were sub HD on the PS3. But now all of a sudden, that's an issue. But if you guys don't like 1080p 60 frames, it doesn't matter to you. That's fine. That is 100% fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But the lies and the downplay is where the issue lies. Especially in this particular video I'm going to highlight for you guys, where this person actually tries to prove why 1080p is worse than 720p upscaled to 1080p. He literally tries to prove that games look better in 720p upscaled to 1080. And his method of doing this is by opening Unreal Tournament 3, setting the settings to 1080, lowering all the other graphical settings, showing you guys that, then switching the resolution to 720p, and then putting all the settings back up so that it actually shows detail this time. Yet all these stupid motherfuckers are eating this shit up. When this video was shared in Gaming Battlegrounds, now I'm not gonna call nobody out, but it was shared by an Xbox gamer. The only people who liked the post were Xbox gamers. And the people who were saying things, of like a positive nature about the video were Xbox gamers. Until I came in there with a screenshot taken from my laptop of the same game in 1080p with all the details and everything turned up, disproving this guy's video. But don't take my word for it. Let me show you my own footage in 1080p of the same game that he manipulated to make his own point. Alright, this is Unreal Tournament 3 on the PC. As you can see, my settings are at 1080p. Let me just turn on the hardware physics. Just leaving that blank would bother me. As you can see, all of my texture detail is up. My field of view is up. Everything is enabled. There is no option for the anti-aliasing in here, so we're just gonna skip that. But in the mods, there's no mods on here. This is just the base game. Let's apply. And we're gonna go ahead and start up a regular campaign. The same stage that he started, we're gonna do a comparison. Just gonna skip all this. Now already you can see a difference. Look at the detail on mine compared to his at 1080p. It is very clear that he turned his settings down. Now, as soon as I watched it, this was very obvious to me, but it was not obvious to the Xbox gamers. And that's because they have zero experience in any of this, and because, it's good for Xbox gamers. It's good to prove that 1080p is worse than 720p upscale, because that coincides with their console. It's weaker than the PS4, So lower resolutions are always going to be hailed as better than higher resolutions for the Xbox gamers. There's nothing we can do about it but disprove the things they say and the things that they present as they come around. Because obviously, these guys cannot be honest and they can't just pursue the truth of what's put before them. Which is why I always say, when you guys see an Xbox gamer say something, just question them. That's all you gotta do is question them. And you'll see them blow the fuck up. Now, obvious comparison. Obviously the dude was lying. Obviously the Xbox gamers are desperate to believe anything that makes their console look good. Anything. And you guys wonder why I say the Xbox gamers are the worst. You are. You truly are. And just this right here is a clear example as to why you guys are the worst. Well, that's all I got for now. You'll see some more videos from me real soon. And please, keep it gaming. There's no need to lie and damage control and manipulate things to try to make a point. Let's keep it real.